Hey you guys, it's Megan from Create Your Future. I am back with another video. Okay, today you guys, we're going to talk about a success story about somebody who was able to be pursued. So she went from being completely needy to someone being completely pursued. Before we get into that though, you guys, I do have exciting news. I have another course I just created, and it's how to get your ex back. Okay, it is, so what I did with this course, you guys, it's a workbook. It's about 22 pages in length. And there's exercises and techniques to work through. And I broke it down into different lessons. So there's about 7 or 8 lessons in there. And for each lesson, there's a video as well as a worksheet in the workbook. Well, it's more than one worksheet, but there's activities. So day by day, so you don't feel extremely overwhelmed. So if you're somebody who has lost their love and lost their ex and just want them back, and just, I know that feeling, you guys, that desperate feeling of just wanting that person to come back in your life, okay, and doing anything and just crying and being upset, you know, and you would just do anything. So if you have just been recently broken up with, then this course is for you, because imagine that person coming back to you and pursuing you, okay, and wanting to be with you. So that's what that course is about. I also have a couple other courses, mental diet and also get your person. And so guys, it's going to be a Black Friday sale that I'm also going to be dropping here, you guys. So I'm going to be offering a bundle with my courses too. And so this is for a limited time. So definitely check out the bundle of those courses because it's a significant discount. So you guys can find that on the website as well as the link below. I'm also available for coaching if you guys want me to manifest what you want or help you manifest what you want in reality. But yeah, all those courses are there. And like I said, it's going to be a huge sale for Black Friday. So if you're someone who's been thinking about taking these courses or a course, this is for you. Okay, so there's different courses on there based on what you want to manifest in your reality. Like I said, the latest one here is to manifest your ex or get them back, okay? And it is in-depth course to kind of reprogram your subconscious mind and really look at what your beliefs are, what you're saying, and how to turn the tables around where your person is coming back to you and begging to have you. Okay, so definitely check out the description link below. So anyway, back to the success story. All right, so this person, she felt like she was doing the chasing, okay? She felt like that she had wanted her specific person to move in with her. Okay, they've been dating, and in the beginning he had like started, you know, was actually pursuing her and being very romantic. And then they, you know, she wanted the relationship to go to the next level. Okay, she really wanted that relationship to move forward. But the more she wanted to have that talk with him and do that, the more he would withdraw. Okay, and then the more she would react. Okay, so she'd be reacting more and more to her circumstances and what was showing up in her 3D. And she was getting very upset with this and not understanding what was happening. Okay, and she just wanted her man to come back and start pursuing her again. Okay, she wanted to feel like she wasn't the one putting all the energy in anymore. She felt like in the beginning of the relationship, he was the one who was, you know, calling all the time, and she didn't have to do anything, and she could just sit back and relax. And now she felt like the tables were turned. She felt like she was chasing him and going after him, and he was withdrawing more and more. Okay, so the first thing she wanted to do was go after all those, you know, things online, all those books or those websites online about play games, you know, and no. That's not what we want to do here. So, you know, she came to me for coaching, and she was able to turn the situation around pretty quickly. Okay, so she, what we did was we looked at what she was saying about herself and him. All right, and really worked on what those limiting beliefs were. All right, works on those core subconscious beliefs that were on autopilot. And realizing that she had this philosophy that relationships start out really great and then they stop. Okay, then the person stops for some reason because there's a fight or just something changes. All right, so she was unknowingly recreating that over and over again. In addition, her self-talk was well, why does this always happen to me? Everybody else is lucky in love. Is, I'm never going to get what I want. I'm never going to be married. Everybody else is. And then in addition to that, every time she would look online, she would see other people engaged, okay? And she'd be like, of course, that's them and not me. I'm not getting what I want in my reality. Okay, so we had to cut that out because that's all part of what your inner conversation is and your inner thoughts and your inner dialogue. So you want to see what's going on in your reality and see what you're thinking, what you're reacting to. And this is about being, like, all of this is about being self-aware, okay? Honest with yourself. What are you thinking? And being diligent and making sure that you are living in the version of something that you want. Okay, that doesn't mean that you have to ignore your 3D and what's happening, but it's being aware of what your reaction and what meaning you're assigning behind all that. Okay, so she was able to, through coaching, we're able to kind of see where she was reacting and what her subconscious beliefs were, and what those limiting beliefs were, and then being aware of them and then stopping those and coming up with a new version of herself. Okay, so she wanted to be the version of herself. Who would she be in that relationship? Okay, would she be begging that person to come live with her, begging that person to do this and that, be upset when he wasn't? No, that wasn't the state she wanted to live from. So there's infinite states and infinite versions of people, and we're shifting through states all day long. Okay, but it's what state do we reside in the most? Okay, what state are we residing in? So this person in particular, this client, was residing in the state of lack, the state of I'm not being pursued. This person's going away from me. I don't get what I want. I'm unlovable. Relationships don't work out for me. Okay, those were her inner conversations, that arguing she was having in her head, that self-dialogue that she was having. So she had, number one, stopped that, okay, because those were her limiting beliefs, and replaced those with affirmations that would say that she is worthy of a commitment. She is sexy. She is special. She is the whole package. She is committable, I guess, is that the word? I'm trying to remember what those affirmations were. Oh yeah, they're here. So anyway, that she is worthy of a commitment, that she is worthy of love, that she is worthy of people committing to her, that she is worthy of being pursued, that she is worthy of romance. Okay, in addition, also, she has to be careful what she's saying about her specific person, because if she is saying, oh my gosh, he is just so stubborn, and he's not romantic, and he's so closed off, and he's probably not over his ex, he probably is never going to want to get married again because of that, then she's also creating that story. All right, so we had to stop that, say that he really wanted that. Okay, he really wanted her to come. He wanted to come towards her. It made him feel good to have this commitment. He loved being romantic with her. He actually thought about wanting to move in with her. He couldn't imagine his life without her being in it. He loved pursuing her. It made him feel better. All right, so coming up with that and seeing him as something different too. Now this can look in the form of your mental diet and your affirmations. And your mental diet's basically, what's your inner speech? What are you saying all day to yourself? Okay, and catching that, being really aware of it, and then changing it and saying you're the version of the person that you want to be now, and so is your specific person. All right, in addition, this is practice, okay? So practicing these things and practicing the different techniques of living in the end and coming up with a congratulatory scene, okay? Or coming up with an inner conversation of what you want your specific person to hear, or scripting. Now, she particularly liked the inner conversations, okay? And that worked for her. So she would go, and we came up with an inner conversation of hearing her specific person say, oh, gosh, I just love being around you all the time. So I just want to move in with you. I just want to make you my wife. You make me feel so happy. You complete me. Okay, and hearing that, because you guys, your SP is inside of you. Everybody's inside of you, because we're all one, we're all connected, okay? And there's just different alternate versions of every single person. So, including yourself, okay? So you want to see yourself as somebody who is worthy, and stop calling yourself as needy or desperate or clingy or wanting too much or not enough. And then getting mad at what's showing up in your 3D, and then getting mad at your specific person. Because I understand if you're doing this, I'm not berating you at all. I'm not beating you up for this. It's just a gentle reminder, and that's why I did this with this client too, is to remind you that you have the power. Everything is within here. Okay, it's how you perceive. Everything that's showing up in your reality right now is based on your assumptions. Okay, assumptions. Maybe somebody showed up one time, behaved a certain way, all right, and then all of a sudden you kept affirming it in your mind, replaying it, and ruminating on it, and then they kept doing it over and over again, and that becomes the evidence. All right, so with manifesting, we're looking at what's showing up, and we're looking and being diligent and creating the opposite and living in the end with our affirmations, with our intentions, with our visualizations, with the scripting, whatever technique you want to use, and because it's going to bring you back to residing dominantly in the state of the wish fulfilled. And that wish fulfilled is, for her, the client, was being pursued, okay, being adored, being drawing her person closer in to her, not pushing away, feeling him coming towards her, wanting that, okay, and really, really practicing that skill. So she was able to do that very quickly. So yeah, so he came, coming back to her and was showering her with gifts and, calling more and texting her more and creating a vacation he just created, like said, hey, let's go on a trip. Spontaneously. She'd been begging him for a while, and then all of a sudden, he's like, no, let's go on a trip, let's think about moving in together. All right, and he thought this was his idea because she had gone within. Okay, she had gone within and had done the work, and this is what it's about. It's being diligent. All right, it really does take a practice. All right, and she came to me, and we were able to tweak things and see what's working, what's not working, to change what the affirmations are or what her limiting beliefs were and whatnot. So, but anyway, I'm so excited for her because she's able to get what she wants, to be able to be pursued, which I think we all want to be pursued. And she totally changed the version of herself. And she was basically seeing a different version of herself and him and this entire relationship. And it was because of the work she did. Okay, she did the work. So anyway, I was so happy for her, and hope that I hope you guys got value of that. And again, remember that I have some courses, and one in particular just created. Definitely check out the description in the below about Get Your Ex Back if you're someone who wants that. Also, I have a mental diet course, just really diving into what a mental diet is, and also a special person, creating your special person course as well. It's in the description link below. But like I said, you guys, I have a Black Friday sale going on, which I'm going to bundle all those courses together, two courses if you want that. But definitely check out the description link below if you're interested in that. So you guys, I intend that each and every one of you guys start feeling like you're the one to be pursued and that you're getting pursued and chosen in your reality. Okay, so I think everybody should comment on below. I am chosen in my reality. I am pursued in my reality. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you guys.